Hello again. I'm gonna give you the sounds for quiz 2. All right. So again, we will start with the easy ones. This is the sound t, just like you would guess. And you can really write it just straight up and down like this. I tend to write my T's this way. So this is fine as long as you don't make it that swoop too big. Later on, we're gonna have a sound that's like this, where you really have a big old swoop, and that's ta, ta. Don't worry about it for right now, but just to say that that's why you need to, make sure your little swoops on your T's are not too grand. Then this is the sound da, da. This is the sound na, na. So easy, those are just what you guess. This is the sound la, so it's supposed to be like a small L. La, la, la. And then the last one here, this is the sound ra, ra, all right? So this is weird. It's not what we think of as an R, but you have to do that. If you write this, what we think of as an R, that's the trilled R that you get in Spanish or Hungarian, and that's the sound I can't do very well at all, but if I work at it. I used to not be able to do that at all, so that's not very good, but anyway, that's the sound, so you don't want to write this when you're transcribing in English. You want to write this. Also, it's not just upside down. This is wrong. You got to make it upside down and backwards, all right? So work that one. People get wrong quite a bit. They forget about it. Do it this way. Sometimes you'll see in speech pathology books, you'll see the R written this way, but that's not very good because that's people who don't think there's any language but English in the world. And so all they're doing is they're not worrying about the fact that that's a trilled R in some languages. And we'll be studying these other languages, and you will be working with kids who speak something other than English. So you gotta know how to transcribe that. All right, then we're gonna let me make the next set of sounds. Eh. Oh. All right, sorry. This takes a little bit of time. All right, I'll do the vowels first. This is the sound A, A, A. It's like an A, like in the word hey, but when we make that sound in English, we actually make it into a diphthong. So it's a pure A, A, A. Before, when you're saying A, and you don't let your tongue move up at all, so just A, okay? I will tell you right now that very soon, whenever you transcribe A in English, you will use this because it's actually a diphthong. A, A. At the end, you're kind of saying an I sound. A, when we say A in English. If you want to start doing this, that's fine. You can transcribe this because you're going to have to do this when you start doing words, you're going to have to use this and not this in American English, all right? But this is the symbol, this is the sound just by itself, the single vowel, E, all right? This is eh, so that's what, like in a word like bait, all right? This is in a word like bet, it's the S sound, it's a backwards 3, eh. And this is the sound O, like in boat, okay? And just like with the A, eventually you're gonna write this as a diphthong as well, all right? So we have pure, if you speak Spanish, they do have pure A and O, but in English, we say O, we have a little bit of a diphthong. It's very hard to tell because those two sounds are very close to each other. But so eventually, if you wanna start writing this, that's fine. That's what you're gonna have to start doing eventually. But I just wanted to show you the pure vowel is this and this, okay? This vowel, so this one looks kind of complicated. When you write it, you can actually kind of do a loop like this and then a loop up there and down there, and it's very easy, all right? That is the sound, like in hat, can, sat, okay? Then this is another diphthong, okay? This is the one that we always say is a diphthong, and and you have to use this A with the little hook, just like when you did the diphthong I, this is ow, ow. So remember that you have to do this, you have to do the A with the little, and you have to do a U. We haven't done this U yet, but it's a U with two, it's kind of sometimes called the flying U, has two little wings. So if you do this, that's wrong. If you do this, that's wrong. If you do this, even this, that's wrong, because I don't know what that is. This isn't a symbol in phonetics. You have to do this, or this is a symbol, okay? So make sure you do these sounds very exact. So that's ow. All right, then the last two sounds, I'll write them in real quickly for this quiz, are these two. All right, the top one is th, like in thin, thank you, thigh. This is the sound the. All right, we think of both of these as a TH sound, so some people have a little trouble hearing the difference between them, but this is the sound in the word thigh. This is the sound in the word thy, like thy kingdom come, right? This is like thigh, a part of your leg. If you can hear the difference between the word thigh and thy, that's where these two sounds are. Also the difference like in the word bath, the end of bath is this sound, bath. The end of bathe, like he's going to bathe himself, is this sound, bathe, right? So those two sounds, some people have a little hard time hearing them. This is a much more common sound, right? This is in the, these, them, those, that. We say this sound a lot in some little common words. This is a little less often, but we say it in thank you, thank you. So you can feel like when you say you don't feel any vibration here. Thank you, thin, thimble. When you say the, them, these, those, you should be able to feel vibration here. Okay, so those are your sounds.